Nah, because this here is some bullshit. You gonna tell me that they jumped up all the way to #1, bruh? And Nico Harrison deserves this? No, the hell he does not. Now, Mavs fans, yeah, y'all deserve this. I get it, bro. But Nico in that front office does not deserve no damn Cooper Flagg, man. But anyway, man, we're here with the Mavericks rebuild today, adding Cooper Flagg to the team. And that NBA draft lottery was absolutely insane, bro. Not only did the Wizards and the Jazz drop to 5 and 6, but the Sixers and the Spurs and the Mavs all jumped up to #1. And bro, the craziest thing is I just did a Cooper Flagg to the Spurs rebuild and they literally almost got him. They do take Ace Bailey here, and then Dylan Harper goes 3, and then the Hornets take Maluwak at 4. All right, so we have Cooper Flagg on the Dallas Mavericks. It would be the craziest shit ever if they just didn't draft Cooper Flagg. Imagine if they drafted Dylan Harper or some shit like that, bro. That would be insane. First thing we got to do is make sure we get Kyrie Irving back on the team. He needs to come back. We'll give him $37 million, and he'll be accepting that contract. You know how good Kyrie is in 2K. All right, so let's talk about this roster. We have Kyrie Irving, Brandon Williams is cool, Jada Hardy, obviously, Klay Thompson, Max Christie, Cooper Flagg, PJ, and Marshall. Kind of got a surplus at power at small forward with these 3 guys. Don't know if I need all of them. Anthony Davis and Caleb Martin, and then the centers in Gafford and Lively. And this dude Daniel Gafford just said that he deserves his money. He deserves to be paid like a starting 5. I don't know about all that. For point guards, it's kind of all right here. I could throw a contract at some of these guys. I don't really trust Brandon Williams or Jada Hardy just yet. So I mean, I'm all for giving criminals a job, and I guess we can try to sign a Kevin Porter Jr. here, and we do. And I'm also going to see if I can sign Alex Caruso. If he doesn't accept it, okay, he goes to Golden State, never mind. You know, I'll sign Mo Wagner to a minimum contract just in case I decide to move on from either Gafford or Lively at some point. Let's go to player progression. Hopefully 80 doesn't regress too much, and he's down to a 93 overall. Kyrie is down 1 as well. PJ is down 1, and Klay is down 2. So honestly, you don't like to see this. Got a lot of red on the team. I honestly might look to maybe move on from a Klay Thompson at some points, but we'll figure it out. We're really just here to see the progression of Cooper Flagg alongside Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. See if we can get a championship with that core. Cooper Flagg is their generational prospect. Nico, in his eyes, generational prospect, defensive, all that. Like, that's his type of guy. Defense wins championships. That's what he was saying. You know, the more I look at it, I think I honestly will have Jaden Hardy playing backup point guard. So I guess we'll just look to flip Kevin Porter, maybe with PJ, because PJ is on a 1-year deal. And just like every other video, the trade difficulty's on 75, so just a little bit more difficult. You know, in my eyes, this is honestly a pretty good swap if I'm getting Brandon Clark and Scottie Pippen. Brandon Clark could probably play the backup 4. You know, I think I'm going to end up doing this deal. So we flip Kevin Porter, PJ as second, and Mo Wagner for Brandon Clark, Scottie Pippen, and J Alpha. Let's accept this deal. So Kyrie, Klay, Flagg, AD, Lively, Gafford. We're going to split their minutes at 27. And then Najee Marshall, Brandon Clark, Scottie Pippen, and Max Christie's going to be that 10th man. Nice starting depth. Cooper Flagg, I'm excited to see what he can do. I want to see his shot tendency a little bit. Anthony Davis shot tendency only 76. We got to get that up to like an 87. Lively and Gafford, I feel like they should be a little higher than this. And then Flagg is going to be at an 80 to start with an 82 touch tendency. I think that's smooth. Make sure to make Brandon Clark a power forward. He does go up 1 overall. Does Flagg have any badges to start? Let's see what he has. Okay, so he has high flying denier, paint patroller, aerial wizard, interceptor. Yeah, he's going to have some good defensive badges because that boy is a demon on the defensive side of the ball. All right, system pro, we're looking at anything 4 stars in this system. 4 stars balanced. I guess we'll just rock with that. Let's sim the first few games of the year. Game against Charlotte is a dub right there. Cooper Flagg 24, 6 and 4 with a steal and 2 blocks. That's nasty, man. 1 point loss to OKC right there. Cooper Flagg 24, 7 and 4. It looks like he's going to be putting up about 18 shots a game. 13, 6 and 6 for Flagg right there. Our team chemistry is pretty low, but I expect it to come up as we simulate more games. So let's just kind of keep this pushing for the first 20 or so games here. Racking up some dubs, a lot of wins. Let's go to December 1st. All right, so we're 15 and 7 to start this year, 22 games in, sitting at the 2 seed. Obviously, you know, San Antonio is going to be elite with their new number 2 overall pick in Ace Bailey. But let's see, like, we beat OKC here. Anthony Davis doing anything. Kyrie, Klay. Flagg fouled out and he didn't score in that game. That's a bad representation right there. Flagg 14, 4, 3, 3. Like, he looks like he's going to be a defensive menace, bro. Stealing a block. Damn, 7 turnovers in that game. He's off to a 15.7 rebound, 5 assist start. Now, I think in real life, this team's probably not going to be able to contend next year with Flagg. I would say the year after that, maybe they can actually seriously contend. But who knows? They maybe could really put in a good run next year if they make the right moves. And Cooper Flagg is really playing out of his mind, barring no injuries from AD and Kyrie. All right, so we're here at the deadline, and this team is absolutely hooping. As you do know, 2K absolutely adores the Mavs. We're 40 and 11. We're the best team in basketball. A game up on the San Antonio Antonio team. Ooh, how is my boy Ace Bailey playing to start? 13 points, 5 rebounds. We should take Rookie of the Year. Probably. I mean, Cooper Flagg's at 84 overall. He's already probably the third best player on the team. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 2 blocks a night, and a steal. As for the other guys, Kyrie's there, 22 points. He's shooting 46% from 3. He's the most efficient player in 2K in these simulations. AD, kind of disappointing stuff. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks a game. Cooper Flagg, you saw his stats. Clay, 11 points. He's shooting 44% from 3. So Clay's having a really good season. Derek Lively's there with 9 points. Marshall's there with 10 points. Gafford's there with 10. We have a lot of guys who are around that 8 to 10 point range. Brandon Clark and Scottie Pippen are not having the best of seasons right now. That's going to be it at the trade deadline. I don't think we're going to make any moves. I mean, like, I could shop like a Clay contract, which is $16 million, and a Brandon Clark contract with a first round pick. See if that could get me something really good. Maybe Hachimura, not really worth it. DeMar DeRozan, is that really worth to go all in for? I don't think so. Michael Porter Jr., Herb Jones, yeah, nothing really here in the trade finder that's catching my eye. So I think we're just going to ride it out for this team for the end of the year. Did Flagg make an all-star game his first year? That'd be absolutely wild. No, he does not. But we do obviously have Kyrie. Wait, no, we don't have Kyrie or Davis. Wow, that's actually crazy. All right, the last thing we want to do is contract extension. Anthony Davis, we're going to give him a 2-year extension, $33 million. That's actually okay because he is making 54 right now. In the Lively, going to get about $18 million over 4 years. We'll give him that. Gafford said he wants to get paid like a starting center, but too bad, buddy. You're only getting $12 million and you're going to accept that and be grateful. And Brandon Clark only wants the minimum, so why would I not give B Clark the minimum? All right, that's what we're going to do. All right, we got everybody locked in under contract. Let's go to the end of the year. Push the championship because we are the best team in basketball. All right, season's wrapping. Shea wins MVP, 33, 4, and 8. Cooper Flagg does win Rookie of the Year for us, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 4.5 assists. You saw his stats. He's an absolute freak. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be ridiculous going forward. Simon, 6-man, Wemby, Depoy, Kalower wins most improved. Joker, clutch player of the year. He averaged triple-double. Probably should do that MVP. And we won 65 games in year 1 with rookie Cooper Flagg. I mean, 2K just absolutely be on their knees. Ronnie gets on his knees, like ready to go when it comes to the goddamn Mavericks. Harden is back on Brooklyn, 20 points, 9 assists. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Y'all let me know in the comments down below what y'all think is going to happen in real life with these top picks like that. The Spurs going to trade they pick? Are they going to draft? We're going to see what happens. Cooper Flagg does make all defensive second team. And also, y'all let me know in the comments down below. Did any of your team get hoed in the lottery? Do we have any Jazz or Wizards fans that got in the lottery and we're crying on drafting it? Because, bro, if I was a Jazz or a Wizards fan, I would crash out last night. Jazz fans, bro, y'all get what y'all deserve, bro. Or not y'all fans, but your front office does, because y'all were deadass getting fined for tanking players. So it's like, bro, stats on the end of the year: Kyrie Irving, 24 points per game. There was AD with 19. Flagg, Clay, you've seen the stats. As for team stats, though, we had a offense wasn't that great. I mean, top 10 is still good, but not great. It was really hanging our head on the defense. 104 points per game. Best defense in the league by far. And I mean, as it should be. All right, round 1, we got Denver in the first round. They got obviously their same team trying to make a run at it. They got Royce O'Neal now off the bench. I think we should be able to take them, though. Game 1 does go to us. Cooper Flagg, 24, 7, and 10 in his playoff debut. 10 for 16, 4 for 6 from 3. He's hooping. Kyrie with a 21 and 10 game. Game number 2 is going to be another Dallas victory. Kai goes for 45 and 10. He's absolutely going crazy, but Coop is still doing his thing as well. Can we go up 3-0, and we are going to be able to sweep Denver in round 1. Cooper Flagg with a really strong playoff debut first round. I mean, obviously, Kyrie doing his thing. All right, round 2 against Houston, who knocked off OKC in 5 games. They got Reed Shepherd starting at the point guard position. They come Amen Thompson coming off the bench. Interesting stuff right there. They got Sam Hauser, but not really a true great point guard. Kyrie should absolutely fry Reed Shepherd. Game 1 does go to us, and Kai drops 26 and 9. AD with 24. Cooper Flagg with a 16 rebound game. Can we go up 2-0, and we are able to? Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Kyrie dropped 70? I don't think I've ever seen more than 60 in a playoff game from this dude, Kyrie. You just know 2K's on bullshit. This motherfucker hit 14 threes, bro. Oh my God. This Dallas team is ridiculous. We go up 3-0, and are we going to win in 4? And we haven't lost a game yet in the playoffs. I told you he was going to fry Reed Shepherd, but 70 is cracked, bro. All right, conference finals in year one against this Spurs team. Funny, the two teams that got the 2 top picks in the draft are in the conference finals. We'll see how that plays out in real life. Game number 1 is going to be a Dallas victory. Kyrie, 33 points. AD, Flagg, Clay doing their thing. 2-0 lead. Yeah, 2-0 lead. Clay showing up in the conference finals. The Spurs do get 1 game on us. Vassell goes for 30. Wemby doing their thing. We lose by 30. Can we go up 3-1? No, they tied at 2. So this is definitely a series all of a sudden. All right, we're going to simcast this game. It's a 2-2 series. This is a big game. We don't want to go down 3-2 here after having such a dominating playoff so far. This is going to be a really big game to see who can come out on top. And we are winning in the 4th quarter. And it looks like we are going to, almost lost it, but we do pull away in that 4th quarter. Win by 2. Kyrie with 27. He had 6 steals. Knicks waiting for us in the NBA Finals. Shout out to Knicks in real life, man. And prayers up to Jason Tatum. I got a Celtics rebuild video coming on the way. And that just changed like their whole dynamic. But we'll get into that in that video. Winning the 4th quarter here. Up by 2. It's a 2-point game. 1-point game with 1:39 left. Let's hop into it. Up by 1. De'Aaron Fox going to the paint. Gets blocked by AD. Absolutely menacing stuff right here. We're running triple big. Oh my God. Why do we have... What is this lineup we're running out? Kyrie throws a turnover. Nice. We literally have Gafford, Lively, and AD in the game. Corner to De'Aaron Fox. That's chicken. He misses it. And we still can't get a rebound over Jackson Hayes. Grab the ball, please. Thank you, AD. All right, minute left. Push it up to Kyrie. I feel like we gotta get Cooper Flagg in the game, bro. Kyrie at half court. Kyrie dancing. Kyrie getting to the cup. Stat back. Wemby's in his way. He's going to go up on Wemby and get absolutely packed. What are you doing? Got to get a stop right here. Keldon Johnson pushing the ball up to De'Aaron Fox for the lay. We got to get Flagg in the game, bro. We're not going to call a timeout, though. We have nobody at the scorer's table. 50 seconds left, down by 1. We need a bucket from Kyrie Irving. 15 on the shot clock. Standing there. Gets the screen from AD. Kyrie going to take a pull-up 3. Is a decent look. He's going to miss. And we are going to most likely drop this game unless we can get a stop right here. De'Aaron Fox going on Kyrie. He's going to tween. Back it up. Cross back over. Ripped by AD. What a steal by Anthony Davis. He's going coast to coast. He's got a mismatch on him. Take him to the block. Give it off to Clay. Clay back to AD. AD go post up. Kyrie blows by Keldon Johnson. Gets mauled. That's damn near a flagrant. Kyrie got the Gatorade symbol. That boy is gassed. He hits the first free throw. Second one is up and it is good. All right, 18 seconds to go. Up by 1 point. We need to stop. We got Flagg in the game. Checked in for Gafford. 10 seconds on the clock. De'Aaron Fox looking to do something with it. He's coming over. They're running the action. The screen is from Wemby. We got to get over that screen. He's going to take the pull-up 3. It is contested. De'Aaron Fox got nowhere to go with it. And that is not chicken. And we are going to be going to the NBA Finals, baby. Come on. Year number 1. Let's go. Look at us, man. We hooping. And Kyrie Irving wins Western Conference Finals MVP. We got the Knicks in the NBA Finals. You know the Knicks are going on a run. They got Obi Toppin back on the team. They also brought in Gary Trent. Their bench is looking a lot nicer. Let's see if we can win any of these games in the NBA Finals. Or if we can not win any games, win the NBA Finals. We ain't losing this one. Come on. Winning up in the 4th quarter. Up by 20. We gonna win game 1, baby. Let's go. Anthony Davis, 29 and 15. Showing up when it matters, bro. Flagg could get a championship under his belt in year number 1. How crazy would that be? Close game in the 4th quarter. We're up by 3. We're down 2, down 3, and we choke away that one. We cannot get the dub in game 2. All right, big game to go up 2-1 in the series here. Double-digit lead going into the 4th quarter. We do kind of get off to a bad start, up by 8, and it looks like we're going to pull this one away. Brunson goes for 37, but Kyrie, AD doing their thing. Flagg went 19. This is pretty much whoever wins this game wins the series. We go up 3-1 and end the series, or will the Knicks force a 2-2 tied series? And it looks like the Knicks are going to be forcing a tied series. It's a 2-point game, 50 seconds left. Let's jump in again. 2-point game in New York, in MSG. We got to get a big-time dub here. Brunson just taking it to Kyrie's chest, and he gets swatted by Gafford. Gets his own rebound, goes up, and that's just how Brunson is, bro. He just hooping. He just out there grimy, scrappy pass player. No Flagg again on the court. Kyrie takes a quick pull-up 3. He's going to miss, and that's probably going to be the game. 2-2 series is not really what I was looking for. Again, this is a massive, massive game coming up, and we are going to be putting the pound town on them weak-ass New York Knicks. We win by damn near 50 in that game. And can we close this one out in game 6 and get this championship, baby? Come on, let's do it. Come on, Nico. Show me why. Show everybody why you were right and bring Dallas a championship in this year. We got the lead in the 4th, and we are going to be pulling away with it, getting a championship in year number 1. Anybody who doubted Nico Harrison, bro, they need to shut the hell up right now because he got us a championship. And Anthony Davis wins finals MVP. Beautiful. LeBron retires here. And yeah, this is just the start of it, man. This is just the start of it. Klay Thompson does retire after getting his last championship. 5-time NBA champion for Klay Thompson. Definitely a Hall of Famer. Watch 2K Home on the Hall of Fame. Yeah, they actually are. Wow, that's crazy. All right, draft lottery. I don't think we have like any picks. I'm not too sure what the pick situation is looking like. The Knicks end up getting the first pick after making the NBA Finals. It's kind of concerning. We do have pick 30 in this draft. I think that's it. Head coach offers. We're going to bring back Jason Kidd. I mean, why not if he accepts an offer? And we are going to be getting Jason Kidd back. All right, so now we got to talk about this. AD extension is going to kick in. He's going to be making a lot less than 60 M's. We still got Kyrie under contract. Klay did retire. I think it's time to maybe look to get a better shooting guard on this team. Let's see what happens in the NBA draft. Let's pick here at pick 30. Isaiah Evans didn't declare for the draft. I guess he declared for this draft. So I guess I'll take Isaiah Evans here at pick 30, which is actually kind of a steal. Isn't he supposed to be nice as hell? And yeah, DeBans goes 1. Darren Peterson. Hornets get Booze Clues. I honestly could bring in Rui Hachimura to play backup 4 over Brandon Clark. I don't hate that idea. So let's go out and throw Rui a contract. And we're going to be getting Rui Hachimura to play backup power forward for us. I like that a lot. What about somebody like I could do a sign and trade with like Karis LeVert? Would he give me a... We are going to get Karis LeVert there. Okay. And then I'm also going to throw out Sadiq Bey a contract and he's going to sign that as well. Okay. So we have some depth now. I do think we need that full-time starting shooting guard next to Kyrie Irving. Okay. So I kind of got a player in mind. Let me see what it would take maybe to bring back Quentin Grimes to the Mavericks. I know seems like they made a mistake on him and I think he would be the perfect 2 guard next to Kyrie. So I'll throw you Brandon Clark if that intrigues them at all, and they would literally counter with Karis LeVert. So the one guy I just signed and Brandon Clark, and I already got his replacement in Rui, and we're going to be getting Quentin Grimes here at the starting 2 guard position. I think that is definitely a move we want to make. So like I said, I don't really need all these point guards. I guess I'll look to trade some of them for maybe some picks. All right, so we're going to be trading Brandon Williams for a Charlotte unprotected 1st round pick, and then I'm going to flip Jaden Hardy for 2 1st round picks, just kind of build up our pick situation. AD, Kyrie still regressing, so this might be AD's last year with us, to be honest with you. Flagg is up 7, Lively's up, Grimes is up, and Marshall does drop by 1. And it's going to be the rotation going into year number 2. Kyrie, Grimes, Flagg, AD, Lively. Minute situation, looking pretty good. 9-man rotation. I should probably get Christie some minutes, to be honest with you. Let me do that real quick, actually. All right, System Pro again, 4.5 stars balance, looking really nice, really crispy. First game of the season is a dub. Let's see how our guys are progressing. How is my boy Flagg going to do this year at a 91 overall, 19 points in his first game? Let's check his badge progression again. 17 badges now as opposed to 9 last year. So we get 7 more badges or 8 more badges. I can't do math apparently. The one team we do have to watch out for is definitely going to be the Spurs team because, I mean, look at Ace Bailey probably at an 86 overall. But we do start the season 3-0 and we're scoring an absolute disgusting amount of points right now so far. We do, of course, lose our first game of the season to, of course, the Jazz, which is just great. But I mean, look at this record, bro. Are you kidding me to start this season? 20-3 to start the season. Kyrie dropping 40 casually. I mean, some of these box scores are just cracked out. Flagg 23-18, 18-13 for Flagg. Like beating the Celtics here. This team is looking absolutely deadly, bro. Best team in the NBA so far. 20-3. Let's go to the trade deadline. Deadline of year 2, 44-7 is absolutely diabolical. 25-2 home record, bro. This team is actually fucking insane. Yeah, so we gotta, like I said, we gotta watch out. Only other team that really stands a chance is this Spurs team. They added Tari Eason. They added Mark Williams. So like this team is cracked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we are 44-7. Let's take a quick look at stats, see what's going on here. Kyrie still at the age of 34, 24 points per game, 5 assists. He's shooting 47% from 3. Cooper Flagg, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He's actually insane. Davis, 19-8, doing his thing. Lively, 11 points per game. How's QG shooting? QG, 11 points, shooting 44% from 3. That's a good pickup right there. Hachimura has been really good. Scotty, I think Scotty's going to go just because I don't really trust him come playoff time. I mean, his per 36 numbers are nuts, but like 33%, that's not really what I'm looking for. And then Christie is actually brutal as well. And wow, so is Najee Marshall. Yeah, the bench, I don't know if the bench can win us a championship. Like, I'm not going to give up on Christie just yet. He's still young. He's on a good contract. He's an 82 overall. But somebody like Najee Marshall, who is just on an expiring deal and he's just not playing well, I think we can definitely look to upgrade from him. All right, the only other thing I can do is looking for Moses Moody. There's not really a lot of trades here that are like good, worth doing. So I would give them Sadiq Bey and Najee Marshall for Moses Moody, and they're going to accept that. Moses Moody's just having a lot better season. He's averaged 16 points a game than Najee Marshall was. And then as for Scottie Pippen Jr., I came across this trade. A straight pretty much swap. I mean, giving up this OKC swap worse than 28, but who cares about that? A straight swap for Scottie Pippen and Case and Wallace. Wallace. I mean, that is an absolute steal getting Casey Wallace on this team. I'm doing that in a heartbeat. All right, so final rotation going into the end of the year. This is what it looks like. New bench with Casey Wallace and Moses Moody now on the team. So I think this definitely helps us out a lot. Do want to check on Cooper Flagg All-Star appearance. Maybe, possibly, can we get blessed here with a Cooper Flagg All-Star in year number 2? And yes, we do. Wow, Cooper Flagg makes an All-Star game in year 2 along with Anthony Davis. So that is pretty hot. Year 2 is a wrap and Jokic wins MVP. That's fine. Boozer wins Rookie of the Year. Dylan Harper wins 6th man. He looks like he's coming off the bench for Philly. Wemby Depoy, most improved Dillingham. Luka wins clutch player. And we won 71 games this year, which is pretty hot, bro. So from 65 last year up to 71 this year. Do we have any crazy All-NBA teams? Yeah, I was going to say Flagg makes All-NBA second team in year 2, 21, 9, and 5. He's ridiculous. Even the shooting splits are ridiculous for this kid, man. And then as for all defensive teams, we have Cooper Flagg making all defensive first team, which is nuts. No Anthony Davis, though, unfortunately. All right, so 1 seed once again, 7 games better than San Antonio. Still need to watch out for them. If we make the NBA Finals, the East is terrible. It should be a breeze. So we just got to make it out of the West. Final stats on the year: Kyrie, Flagg, AD. Moody was actually our 4th leading scorer, so he's playing really good. And then the rest of the guys here. We had the 3rd best offense in the NBA, best defense again by far, and best point differential. Like I said, it's just us in San Antonio. So let's get into these playoffs. Quentin Grimes is freezing cold. I think I still want him to start though. Okay, so we have New Orleans in round number 1, and it looks like they have Trae Young on the team. How did they get Trae Young? It looks like they traded him from Brooklyn, and how did he get to Brooklyn? I have no idea. But they got him. They got Darren Peterson, the rookie, Herb Jones, Bol, Yves Messi, and Tyler Hero. What kind of weird, funky ass team is they got Tyler Hero coming off the bench? I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, just to look then, so who the hell does Miami have? They have Dyson Daniels and DeJounte Murray. So that's actually, and Joel Embiid. Wow, this league is completely shaken up. And then that would mean that Bam is where? Bam is on Philly. That's weird. They traded Bam for Embiid, I guess. All right, round number 1. You saw the team. Let's get into it. We do take game number 1, and there goes Kyrie again. 70 points last playoffs, 60 points in game 1. This dude is actually insane. That's why we check box scores, bro. Because, like, what in the world is that? 60 point. Yeah, Kyrie. Yeah, this team is ridiculous, bro. We make quick work of them. Kyrie averages 35 in the first round. AD 22 and 10, and Flagg 24 and 10 and 7. I mean, like, what in the world is going on? Round 2 against OKC. This is a good team. I'm not going to take them for granted. Game number 1 is a win, though. Flagg leads us with 19. We still get the dub. Game 2 is another win. Kyrie, Flagg, and AD. 3-0. No, we go up 2-1. So they do steal one right there. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. And we should be getting out of here in 5 games. No. Can we get out of here in 6 games? Yes, we do. All right, in a rematch of last year, man. San Antonio in the conference finals. We knew they were going to be here, so let's lock in. This is low-key our NBA finals, to be honest with you. We do lose game 1. Flagg 32 and 12. It is not enough. Really rough game from Anthony Davis. But yeah, I mean, Fox and Wemby just going absolutely nuclear. Can we tie it up at 1s? Yes, we do. Cooper Flagg is taking over. This is his team now. 33, 13, and 6. Can we go up 2-1 here? We drop 2-1. And I'm going to quick sim this game 3 or game 4, and we go down 3-1. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know if we knew this was going to be a good series, man. And we did win 70 games, but I mean, they were right behind us with 64. So, I mean, this team is no joke. It looks like we are going to be getting this game, though. And we do pick up the win right here. 3-1 comeback. Anything is possible. Kyrie came down from a 3-1 comeback, except we don't have LeBron in this video. We do have Cooper Flagg, though, so that's damn near pretty close. I'm joking. Relax. Up by 9 in the 4th quarter, and it looks like we are actually going to be forcing a game 7 here, so that is nuts. Game 7, everything's on the table. I'm only playing 7 guys. I'm going to cut out Hachimura from the rotation, and we have to make the 3-1 comeback. Can we do it? Have a commanding lead in this second half, and oh my God, we make the 3-1 comeback, and the Spurs choke, and we're in the finals again, and Cooper Flagg wins Western Conference Finals MVP. And we have to go against the Detroit Pistons, man. We got to go against the Detroit Pistons, who are the 1 seed. They won back-to-back game 7s, but they did only win 49 wins, so we should be able to win this one. Game number 1 is a Mavericks victory. QG with 30 points. Game 2 is a Mavericks victory, and we are going to be sweeping the Detroit Pistons in year number 2, and Anthony Davis wins back-to-back Finals MVPs. Absolutely insane stuff from this Dallas team. NBA Finals stats. It arguably could have gone to any of these top 3 for Finals MVP, but they give it to Anthony Davis. And that's going to be back-to-back championships for this Dallas Mavericks team, and they're just looking damn near unbeatable, bro. I'm not going to lie. All right, so let's get on to this year number 3 season. Should this be our last year? Could it be our last year? I'm not too sure. I think if we win another championship, I might have to just call it a video at a 3-peat, even though I would love to go 5, 6 years into this. I'm not sure. Damn, the Rockets get 1 and 2, which is crazy. And Philly's picking in the top 3 again. The Rockets get Stokes and Brandon McCoy. We're going to pick up the option on Flagg, obviously. And we're going to give Cason Wallace the qualifying offer because he was great for us. All right, I'm going to try to give Najee Marshall another contract. And like, again, I'm going to just try to upgrade one more time because why not? Try to upgrade that backup small forward position because I think that's the only hole in our team, I would say. All right, and I tried to trade for Dominique Clifford at the deadline last year and I just didn't have enough to get him. He's going to probably progress to an 80, 81. And I just think he's a lot better than these guys. And we are going to be getting Jonathan Mogbo in that deal. And then I did want to change Cason Wallace to a point guard because he can back up Kyrie. And I think that's a perfect backup 1-2. So Flagg is officially up to a 93 overall. Anthony Davis is down to an 89. There's Lively. Grimes is regressing. Cason Wallace goes down 1 because we changed his position. That's okay. And then Dominique Clifford is up 3. So we have our rotation going into next year. All right, so this is the rotation. Again, Kyrie, Grimes, Flagg, AD, Lively, Gafford, Cason Wallace, Hachimura, Christie, Dominique Clifford. That's going to be the rotation. And again, 4.5 stars balance. We should look to go for another championship. Another, I'm not going to say 70 win season because that's kind of OD. Maybe we'll go another high 60 wins, 65 to 70 wins. I think is a good spot for us. So we'll continue to see. We started the season, what, 23 and 1 or 20 and 3 last season. Let's see what we can kind of do the same thing. And yeah, we're looking extremely dominant, spanking all these teams. Like we just every single team that comes upon us. Where are the Spurs at? Because I want to see if we still dominate the Spurs. We beat OKC by 40. Let's continue to sim this, I guess. Where are the Spurs at, man? We got to see if we win the Spurs. All right, Spurs game coming up on January 7th. Can we get the dub there? And we do win that game. I mean, beautiful stuff right there. Flagg going crazy in that game. Who else do they have? Ace Bailey only goes up by 2. They got the same team. They brought in Miles Bridges. All right, deadline day again. And again, the best record we've had so far, 43 and 8. I mean, this team is just dominating the regular season. I mean, I knew this rebuild was going to be fun, but like this is actually so much fun. Cooper Flagg up to 24 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. I mean, bro, he just keeps getting better. Just every year just keeps getting better. Kyrie, 22 points. He's still uber efficient. Anthony Davis down to 16 points, but who cares? There's Lively up to 13. Gafford, QG still hooping. Hachimura is shooting well. Dominique Clifford, I told y'all, look at his efficiency. He's nuts. And then Cason Wallace is all right. Yeah, so I mean, why make any moves with this team? I don't see a reason to. Yeah. I mean, it's year 3, bro. MVP for Flagg in year 3. 26, 9, and 6. 50, 40, 89 splits. 2 blocks, 2 steals. Nuts. This dude is an absolute freak, and we won 71 games again. I don't want to stop this rebuild, bro. All-NBA first team, obviously, for him. Nobody else. He makes all defensive first team as well. And I just don't see a pathway that we lose another championship. We were, again, the Spurs weren't even close to us this year. And we were just the best team in the league by far, bro. It's Flagg, it's Kyrie still doing the thing. And all these complementary parts are just perfect for this team. And I haven't even shaken up the roster that much. Best offense, best defense, best point differential by damn near 10 whole points. I don't even care who's on these teams. I shouldn't care until we get to the conference finals. We sweep round 1. Golden State in round 2. They still have Steph and Jimmy Butler. I am not worried about that. It is a 3-2 series. And hold on. All this shit I just talked, Golden State's got us in a weird spot here in a game 7. Golden State Warriors are really trying to make a run at it. And low key, they make some runs at it in some of these videos like, oh shit. Oh my God, we just had the craziest fourth quarter. Minute left, jumping in. We were just down like 8 with a minute left, and we just came back, bro. Hold on. We're only up by 2. 50 seconds left into the game 7. Curry attacking Kyrie downhill. He kicks it over to Nick Richards, goes up with the floater. He misses it. Good rebound. Up to Quentin Grimes. Grimes over there, moving on Pajemski. Over in the corner to Kyrie, attacking Steph Curry. The spin, the lay, he loses it, gets it back, puts up the floater, and he hits it. Kyrie Irving is just magical, bro. Steph, Chef, look at Curry, man. They need a quick bucket. Winner go home. Steph making his move to the bucket. Pull up midi is no good. And that is going to be the game. That was a close one, but we're back into the conference finals just like that. I low-key thought the Warriors were going to upset us. I'm not going to lie. Okay, yeah. We know this team, obviously. It's a Wemby-led team. Let's see what we can do. Game number 1 is a Dallas victory. Flagg 45, 16, and 8 in game 1. Kyrie 35 is absolutely diabolical. We're up 2-0 and Flagg is going fucking berserk. 40 in the first 2 games. 30 and 10. Dude, this dude Flagg is a menace. 37, 11, and 6 in the conference. I don't need, bro, like, what? All right, we played this Detroit team last year. How many wins did they have? They had 49 last year. 46. They had less wins than they did last year. And we should be picking up this dub here. They do win game 1, but I mean, I'm not concerned at all. Up 3-1, and we get another championship just like that, boys. And this time, Flagg wins MVP 26, 11, and 7. I think we're good to call it there. 3 years, 3 championships. Absolutely disgusting, winning every single year. And Mavericks fans, this could be y'all future, man. This could be y'all future if Flagg turns out to be a demon. And hey, we even brought Quentin Grimes back for y'all too. If y'all like these videos, man, y'all want more videos like this, man, drop a like, drop a sub, and comment down below what rebos you want to see next. I'm coming with heat. We got so much content now that the draft lottery just happened. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.